say. Is this an adult stream? Fuck. I normally don't usually say that, but I've had a stream child report my content because he didn't like what I said about a character in a game. Don't get me started. Like, if you are not 15 plus, you should not be on my damn channel.
That's just like a fair rule.
The only time a child under that should be on the internet if they're researching a project, they're doing schoolwork in general, or if they're just hanging out with friends.
I feel like children especially should not be watching streamers.
No. And if they get offended with the streamer's content, they just, like, revolt for watching that shit.
Yes, I'm just...
Your condition seems relatively stable.
I like kids. I love kids in general, but, like, some parents and some children just piss me off.
What are we waiting for?
Oh my god, I've had a kid at Walmart loading groceries into the parent's car. And this kid literally fucking looks at me and goes, "You look fat." Yeah, thanks.
I look at him like, "Honey, you look fat too. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, you're a chunky child, but I'm not gonna draw attention to that.
Oh my god, I remember. And he fucking threw it, and it hit me. And I looked at the child, I'm like, "Alright, you little..."
It's like the one that...
Wow! Where's the rest of the team? Oh, that Reaper left because he got pissed because I threw out one damage orb. Ooh.
There was a flaw in my approach.
Fucking how much healing do I have already? Almost 2,000.
I'm watching your stream, and I can hear you in my head, like in my ear, and
yeah, because you have the audio sets where you can do that.
Okay. Part of this now.
You can turn that off, I think, in the party chat. In the settings, I think, for audio.
Perhaps a new methodology is required.
It's like, would you like to have your voice heard in chat or in streams and videos and shit, I think like that.
Yes.
You can't. Borderlands won't let you stream. Well, you can stream it. The issue is you can't share play it. And that's what I find stupid about that. Like, some games just don't do it. It's kind of stupid. What if someone wants to view the game before they buy it, and your friend has it? Then looking it up on YouTube, like on a YouTube video or something. This is my will. Allow me to repair the damage. I don't care. Like I told you, this is an adult channel.
I need to recharge.
I don't care. They take it down, I'll fight it. This will heal.
Surrender to my will.
Aw, you bitch! Nope, back out. You about hacked me. Yeah, that's not a little fuck. Oh, you little bitch! Woo, get out of there.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, Sombra. Junkrat, come here!
Get into position.
Come here, Junkrat! Oh no! Shit! Fucking chicken nuggets run! Get out of here, Sombra! Aw, you a bitch! I'm dead. Ah, there's nothing I can do.
On my way. Greetings.
30 seconds remaining.
They're almost out of time.
I honestly, technically, I would, but I had 5 points when I left. I gotta wait 6 months, and they'll all fall off, because I got most of them in November, when that shit, October, November, so technically, like, oh shit. So technically, most of them will fall off within, oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I honestly thought I was gonna die.
Surrender to my will.
I tried my best, sorry. I tried. Look, some shit happened and I couldn't keep you alive. I tried so hard. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, get out of there! No, just death is never an escape. She's gonna fucking ult again, I know it. Oh, she's not right there.
This moves up with me. Touch from afar.
Alright, that's it, I'm chasing you. Come here. You can't hide from me! Oh, Gawaka! Run away! I'm out of there. Honestly, with the amount of complaints I've heard against them, it doesn't surprise me. There have been some customers that have been pissed off with her, and they told me about it. Even Brian's like fed up with her attitude. And the fact that she pissed off Aaron, she pissed off... Oh shit! The one she works at. Her department. Yeah, she screwed him and threw him under the bus. I see you, you little bitch! Because, when this COVID stuff started, she literally told him... So what happened is she like said that she came in contact with someone with COVID. Okay, that happens, you have to be quarantined. She came into work the next day.
Play of the game.
And on top of that too, she would have screwed her mother over as well. Yeah, mom's Jennifer in OGP. Yes, that's her mother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The one that always hangs around with Patty and is talking with Patty. Yep, that's Jennifer. That's her mother. Mm-hmm. Which is why I find it really ironic that she bitched so much about doing OGP shit, and OGP wasn't that hard. She just didn't want to walk around all the time. And yet she
Welcome to reality.
complains that she is overweight and everything.
Prepare your defenses.
She complained so much about it, and then she got so upset when her doctor told her that she was overweight. And then she would bitch about being overweight, and then I would tell her that she's not. She would get so pissed off.
Check this out. I grow tired.
Do something about it.
Oh, my jam.
Yeah, it is. I walk around for like
Attackers
6-7 hours. Like,
incoming
dude,
in
you,
30 seconds.
yeah. Mm-hmm. She had her like little pedometer. I think that's what it's called. Measure steps and stuff. When she was pulled over to OGP, she did like 30,000 steps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
I can't ever be friends with her or her boy that she likes. Like, she can call it her girlfriend, her boyfriend, whatever the fuck they want, but she's a fucking snake. She cheated on me. Twice. Yes. She cheated on me with her supposed best friend at the time, which was Nathan. This was the guy online. But before that, she had sicked him on me, and he had bullied and harassed me for 6 months. And he fucking knew shit about me that I've only told her. Yeah, she basically was on mic with him, and yeah, pretty much phone sex. That's still considered cheating, and she kept telling me that's not cheating. Because she called me at like 8 in the morning, bawling her eyes out, saying, I didn't mean to do it, please don't hate me. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I was dead ass asleep for once.
Surrender to my will.
That's cheating. And I told her, I'm like, you have 2 options. Like, you can either get him out of our life, or like shit's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty. No! It took her 4 more months to get him out. And at that time, like, it got to the point where I texted her at like 11 o'clock at night. I had left the chat and everything, that we were all gaming and stuff, because he started bullying and harassing me for no reason again. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I told her I left crying. I told her I was done. I'm ending it, and I fucking hung myself that night. Like, it got to that point. She did not give a fuck. That's the moment I was like, yep, I'm not. She was, the funny thing is, when bad shit happened to her, I was always there to support her. I was always there to listen to her if she needed it. And if she needed, like, me to be there, I was. But the moment I needed her, she was never there. Or she wouldn't respond. Like, what was it? A couple years ago, you don't know about this, but there's a reason why I couldn't be around, like, any video games or anyone mentioning someone gaming. Because, what happened was that my neighbor, at the time, she hung herself in her backyard on her playground equipment. And
There was
I
a
didn't know
flaw
about
in my
this,
approach.
and all of a sudden, my neighbor that lived behind me at the time came up to the sliding door, knocked on the door, and he's like, "Can you come here?" Because he didn't know if he was seeing this correctly or not. And we walked out. It was 7. No, it was 7 in the morning. No, it wasn't even that. It was 5 in the morning. It was barely daylight out, so he barely saw her. And I walked out with him, and I'm like, "What do you need?" Because normally you don't bug me unless it's important. And he's like, just follow me. I'm not even sure if I'm seeing this right. So we walk around back to his house, and the fence is down on their part of their property. So I was like, "What are you looking at?" He's like, "Is that her? See her hanging there." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "You call 911. It's like, he called 911. I fucking went into the house. I opened up their door and I went inside, and I was knocking on the bedroom doors and shit. I'm like, "Dude, wake up. Wake the fuck up. Where's your daughter? Your fucking daughter hurt herself." Turns out, like, literally, I had a bad feeling that night, too, before that. So I had that gut feeling I always get, like, some shit's gonna happen. I should have fucking listened to it, and I shouldn't have went to bed that night. And turns out, like, literally she was cold as fuck. She wasn't breathing or anything. She had liver tumor. She was going into rig. Well, not rig, but she was stiff really bad. But
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
because if
New beginning. New thinking.
no, she wasn't. I literally called her, and she hung up on the phone at me, and I left a message like telling her I needed her. Some bad shit happened, and I even sent her a huge ass text that day too, saying like, "This shit happened, I need you," and she didn't fucking talk to me for about a week.
Get into position. Surrender to my will.
Because I never told anyone. If I had a problem, because after a while, when she told me that she didn't care about listening to my problems, I was like, okay, I don't need to tell anyone anything then. So I kept everything bottled up. I never told anyone something was wrong. Because I learned, it's not a good thing to learn, but growing up, I learned fast that if I talk to anyone about shit, bad stuff happened to me. How I grew up. When I talked to therapists, everything was turned around and pointed at me, saying I was the problem.
I must reflect upon this.
So I learned early on, like, don't talk about shit. It's just gonna get turned around on you. It's not gonna do any good. And then it got to the point where I sent her a text message. Like, she knew that I have issues. I have mental issues. I don't always say the right things. I never did. But I try to make up for it. Like, my brain does not function like my head does. So, it's like, I'm fucked up in the head. I've learned this. She knew this dating me. And it doesn't help the fact that she's not there to support me at all. Like, if I have a fucking bad day, I have a bad day. I'm gonna be snappish. I'm gonna be antisocial. I'm gonna be depressed as fuck. Which is literally 90% of my days. Like, there's nothing I can do about it other than try to pick myself back up and have someone support me. And if you don't want to support me, I'm just gonna have another shit day.
Surrender to my will.
No, what made it worse was the fact that the second time she cheated was when we went to ASIN for that weekend. And I found out. That's when we broke up. And the shitty thing is, I had proposed to her too. Like she said, she even texted Sarah saying that like the way I proposed was nothing original and it was absolutely like, I'm not good with emotions. I'm not good with shit. I will break down easily. So it's like, something like that big for me, like, it's hard. So it's like, that night, like, I know I shouldn't have done it, but I knew something was up, and it pissed me off. Because I worked so much. I was working so much overtime to pay for that trip. I paid for the hotel, I paid for the gas, I paid for all the food. I even paid for half the shit that she got there. Which I probably almost spent like $2,000 there. Like, I was going out of my way to try and make sure that we had the best time, and I wound up getting overwhelmed and shutting down and having a meltdown. And she got pissed off at me because I tried to stop her from getting on the wrong bus that was gonna take her to the fucking airport instead of our hotel. I tried to stop her. My mind completely shut down because we started arguing. And I just shut down. I was like, nope. My phone died too, so I had no way of contacting her.
Traveling to Mumbai.
So I freaked out, and I got on the bus back to the hotel, and what was it? Plugged my phone in, turned it back on, immediately called her, and she got pissed off at me for not stopping her getting on the bus.
I'll be watching.
I got overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed really easily in big crowds.
I'll be busy soon enough.
It's like conventions are a big step for me, and it's hard.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
That wasn't even what really like triggered me too, is the fact that the whole time that we were at that trip, she was glued to her fucking phone messaging Sarah. Yeah. She was messaging her the whole fucking time, not even paying attention to us.
5, 4, 3.
So I was like,
1.
okay, after we had the fight too, and everything, and she went to bed, I grabbed her phone and went through all her shit and saw all the messages, and I was like, oh, fuck no. I lost my shit.
I'm taking care. I've got you. I could use some assistance.
Like, I knew I did fucked up stuff. That trip too. Like, I understand what I did wrong. I was fucked up in the head. I should have more control over myself, but I didn't. I tried. She also cheated on me once before too in high school.
Heroes never die.
Unfortunately though, I'm not that type of person. I may like say a lot of shit and talk a big game half the time, but I don't really do shit. Like, yeah, you know me for the short amount of time that we've known each other at work. Like, shit. I talk a big game. Most of the time I'm all bark, but there are times where I bite back. I don't know. Maybe.
Heroes never die.
I'm here, you little hippity hoppy bitch. but yeah, that trip turned to shambles immediately and shit. And the funny thing is too, like, I had a surprise, and she knew I had a surprise too for her that trip. And I had bought the ring a month in advance before that. So, like, all my friends online knew, all my close friends knew, Joaquin knew about it. And he was so excited. And yeah, then all that shit happened. I was like, great.
Tactical visor activated.
It's okay, because, like, she got even more and more bitchy after we broke up.
Surrender to my will.
I noticed that too. Like, I started noticing more and more things, and it's true that love makes you blind.
Ah, the wonders of modern medicine.
I don't have a lead, to be honest. Ah, get over here! Come here, baby diva. Let's go. Nah. Protect the baby diva! You can get killed by that mech too. It's pretty funny when it happens.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Oh, that's not gonna kill anyone. Ow! Fuck you!
I'm taking care.
Soldier, come here! Toto Licks? Is that your fucking name? No, it's Toto Licks.
Heroes never die.
You tried to hack me and it failed, bitch.
Surrender to my will.
Feeling spry.
Fighting. I'm with you.
Oh, I'm usually up whenever. Half the time I don't even sleep, so. I lost my train of thought too.
Damage increase.
Oh, that's right. Fucking ADHD does. Soldier! I'm out! Lucio! Protect the Lucio! Yeah.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Heroes never die. For a price.
Why? Damn it, Sombra!
Tactical visor activated.
Wait, our little British English man, Aaron. What? He's such a man out of his time. Aww, that's booty. Why would anyone do that to him?
I'm taking care.
Yeah. He's a good singer, too.
Heroes never die.
I will get this res off! Lucio, oh! Get your ass up! Oh, I missed that dude. I can't fix that soldier. No, I won't be able to. Doomfist! Fist him! I'm dead. I heard a junk rattle. I'm getting soloed.
I found
You bitch! Will you stop hacking me? Oh! Fucking hate Junkrat. You know what? This is what we're doing. Ana time!
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Grenades to the face. She is hot. Oh!
Defeat.
No, that was a 4-man jungle. God damn it, and I was involved. I don't want to see it.
Play of the game.
Nope. We're not seeing this shit. No, but your wife is awesome though. Hmm? Ow. Is my stream not working? Oh. Let me restart it then.